Hey again, this is Andy from potatoesandpearls.com, and in this video I have pulled the Instant Pot back out again, and I am going to show you how to make Veggie Lo Mein in the Instant Pot. It's full of vegetables, no meat. It's a great little side dish or also as a full meal since there are so many vegetables. I'm going to show you how to throw it together right after this. The first thing we're going to do is make the sauce for the lo mein. I'm using a half a cup of just regular soy sauce. You can use low sodium if you'd like, but I just use standard soy sauce. I'm adding in a half a cup of hoisin sauce. I got mine from Whole Foods, but you can normally find that type of sauce at any major grocery store. It's not something like really secretive or really fancy. And then I'm going to add in about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. It adds a nice sweet flavor to it, and I just whisk those together. I just make sure that the brown sugar is dissolved into the mix, and I go ahead and just set that aside. You don't have to put it in the refrigerator. You can if you want to. I just go ahead and just set it aside from what else I'm doing. So once I have the sauce done and set aside, I go ahead and add some sesame oil to my Instant Pot. The Instant Pot is not on. We're not like in a saute mode or anything. I just like to put the sesame oil into the bottom, just about a tablespoon. And as you just saw, I added in 2 cups of veggie broth. And I'm adding in a half a cup of onions, chopped up onions, and a half a cup of carrots and a half a cup of celery. Just note, I do work with a smaller Instant Pot, so this recipe is for the Instant Pot mini, not the large one. That's 3 cloves of garlic that I put in there that I've chopped up. And then I am going to add in some baby corn. I had opened up the can, so I put it in there really slowly, but it's about a half a cup of baby corn. You can add in more vegetables if you'd like. This is just my personal preference of how I do it, just so the pot is not overfilled. Once again, if you're working with a larger Instant Pot, I would recommend even doubling these amounts, so cups of carrots, cups of corn, cups of things. This is a half a cup of green beans. I like to put in the thin green beans. You normally can find those in the fresh veggie aisle. These are going to work best because they go along with the pasta that you add, which is the next part is 3/4 pound of pasta. I'm using linguine and I've broken them in half. You can use spaghetti or fettuccine, or if you can find lo mein noodles, get those. But as long as it's like a wheat pasta and not like just like egg whites or rice pasta, you want just I prefer linguine. I think it's the best one for this dish. Once you get all of your pasta in there, I like to take my hands and not mix the whole thing together, but kind of get some of the pasta underneath some of the pieces of string bean and pieces of corn. You don't want the pasta all the way at the bottom, just because the pressure of the pot and everything, it's going to give you like a better pasta. You're not gonna have like soggy, messy pasta. I don't know if that's a fact or not, but I always put my pasta on top and it always turns out perfectly. And that's just me dumping the sauce mixture that we made in the beginning of the video on top. And I like just make sure it's covering everything and pop on the lid. Once I get that lid on, you want it in the sealed position. You're gonna pressure cook for 4 minutes and give it a 5-minute natural release. So I did a 5-minute natural release, and then after that I did my own release, manual release, and opened up the pot. And as you can see, the noodles, the green beans, the corn, onions, all of it has cooked together. You want to make sure that you give everything a really good stir. The noodles may look like stiff and stuck together when you first open the pot, but once you get in there and like stir everything around, you'll see that the noodles are perfectly cooked. You can see the sauce at the bottom, and actually some of the sauce has gone down a little bit just with the steam and the pressure and everything. It absorbs up into the vegetables, and it is so yummy. And that is it. We are done. We are finished. We have made Veggie Lo Mein. This is one of my favorite Asian food staple items. The corn gets all tasty, the green beans get all tasty. I like to add a little bit of sesame seeds. I'll put some green onion on top, even though there's onion in there. It's just like a really good mix of flavors, and it's super easy. It's super quick to throw together after work or whenever, just to have this as a meal or a side. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I do food videos, I do travel videos, I do home videos sometimes on this channel. So don't forget to give it a like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to click subscribe. It would mean a lot to me if you did, and you can get alerts on all of my videos I post here weekly. I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.